chapter, 34th verse, which is going on, third chapter, 34th verse, Antya Khand Chaitanya Bhagavat. So it is Sarvabhauma who is advising Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is the use of accepting sannyas? When you have danda in your hand, you cannot even pay obeisances, you cannot fold your hands. This type of false ego is not good. We should pay obeisances even to the dog eaters. So, what is the first loss in accepting sannyas? The ego increases. So, now hear about the other laws by which one's intelligence becomes polluted. This way it started. So, Lord is protecting every living entity within the womb. By Lord's mercy, every living entity obtains intelligence and knowledge. He says, shameless sannyasis, they claim to be the Supreme Lord. Here, Mayavad sannyasis have been spoken. They consider themselves to be Lord. They consider themselves to be Narayana, even though he does not know who he is when he is sleeping. So it is only Krishna who is the Supreme Lord. And the obedient son will always respect his father. So it is 34th verse which we are going to start today. यारदास्य लागी शेष अज भव रमा पायाओ निरवधि करेण कामना सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय हरदास्य करे लज्जनाहि हेन प्रभु भजे आपनार निद्रा हैले आपने के इहाओ न जाने आपनारे नारायण बोले न जाने लग जगतेर पिता कृष्ण सर्व वेदे पिता रे से भक्ति करे सुपुत्र हय. Emphasizing on this point that how the Supreme Lord is declared as the father of the entire universe, even in every scriptures Vedas speak about it. Lord gives his servants the task to be done. Now, a servant cannot give another servant a task and say that, I am the Supreme Lord, you should obey me. No. He can give on behalf of the Lord, engage people like a spiritual master engages all of us in service. But a spiritual master cannot call himself a God, but one has to respect the spiritual master as good as God. There is a lot of difference in this. The spiritual master himself should not consider I am God, I am the one who is given I am the one who is giving everything to others. No. It is Lord who gives his servants the task. Ananta Sheshe, Brahma, Shiva, and the goddess of fortune always desire to obtain the mercy of that Supreme Lord, whose servants carry out the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the material manifestation. This is a very important aspect. Lord engages his servants. Yet the shameless sannyasis, they claim themselves that they are uh, that is Supreme Lord. A sannyasi claims to be Narayana even though he does not know who he is when he is sleeping. The Vedas declare that Krishna is the father of the entire universe and the obedient son will respect his father. The spiritual master is servant of Lord who just facilitates everyone to engage in Krishna's service. But if the spiritual master considers himself God, there's a biggest offense. That is why a sannyasi, a karma sannyasi, he considers himself to be as good as God. So, not understanding the position of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, here Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya started advising Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that in this early age, you're so young and you want respect. You have yet not done any austerity, you just want respect. In the Mayavad Shatadushani, it is stated, 7th verse, Sarvagya Sarvadarshi Tribhuvanam Akhilam Hasta Yasyedrisham Tatsarvesham Srishti Rakshalayam Api Kurute Bhuvi Bhangena Sadyah अज्ञाः सापेक्षदर्शी त्वमसि स भगवान् सर्वलोकैकसाक्षी नानात्वं वै स एको जडमलिनतरस् मलिनतरस्त्वं हि नैवं विलासः. O friend, so Mayavad Shata Dushani speaks like this. O friend, the Supreme is the all-knowing and he sees everything. From him his entire astonishing and variegated material cosmos has emanated. He creates, he maintains, he destroys the entire universe by a slight movement of his eyebrows. Oh friend, you are not like him. You are ignorant of so many things, and your vision is limited, although you wish to see everything. The Supreme Lord is full of opulences, and he is ultimate witness who observes everything. Oh friend, the individual living entities are numerous, but the Supreme Lord is one only. You are stunted and impure because of material contact, but he remains always pure and free from touch of matter. Oh friend, your nature is completely different from his in these ways. Also, in the Mayavad Shatadushali 67, it is stated, Lakshmikanta Prakata Paramananda Purnam Rutabdihi Devyo Rutra Prabhriti Vidbhudair Yasya Padambus Ganga Srishtais Srijati Nikhilam Dhruvi Bhangena Satyaham Soham Vakyam Vajasi Vatat Rejiva Rakshyo Naraja. The Supreme Lord is the husband of Goddess of Fortune. He is a nectarian ocean of transcendental bliss. Lord Shiva and all great demigods, they serve him. Sacred Ganges is water that has washed his feet. Before the material cosmos was manifested, he created everything in a moment simply by slight moving his eyebrows. O individual supreme spirit soul, your continual muttering of Soham, I am supreme, is completely unreasonable. Mhm. Powerful statement, see. Mayavad Shatadushani says, Soham, I am that supreme. It is wrong, unreasonable, illogical. He is supreme master, he is a monarch who rules all existence, and you are a small son, always dependent on his protection. Who has written this? It is written by Sripad Adi Shankaracharya. And Adi Shankaracharya clearly states this. Soham, many people say Soham. Soham is wrong. I cannot become supreme. I can become his. I cannot become he. He is the master. I am just a small servant. Now see the quotation Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is giving from directly Mayavad Shatadushani. Dushani refers to what are the faults in it. But to find out who has written, I don't think it is written by Adi Shankaracharya. Who has written this? Somebody has to find and let me know. Mayavad Shatadushani. Shata refers to 100. Shatadushani. How many faults are there in Mayavad? Is it written by Adi Shankaracharya? Who has written? Somebody can Google and just see Mayavad Shatadushani who has written, because the author's name is not put in this. In the Prashna Upanishad 2.11, it is stated, Vayamadasya datarah pita tvam matarishwanah. We are the givers of your food and you are the parent of the wind. Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 1, first verse. First canto, chapter 1, first verse. What is the first verse? Janmadesya tunvayadi tartah. Chartesha vigyansvara tene brahmarudayadi kavi. Muyanti yasuraya. Tejo varivgam yathavini yatra trisalgomsha. Ramna svena sada nirastapvakam satyam param dhimahi. It is Lord who is the parent of everyone. 11th canto, chapter 5, verse 2 and 3 also speak about. It is Lord who is, we are givers of your food. You have given it to us and we are giving it to you. It is not that we are producing something. You are the one who has given everything to us. What we do in return, we offer the same to Lord. It's nothing a miraculous thing that what we are doing. We are only showing our gratitude. So chapter 5, 11th canto, mm, second and third verse. One of the Navayoga is Chamasa. Chamasa Muni is asking, Mukha Buhuru Padebhyaha Purushasyaasramahi Saha Chatvaru Janyire Varnaha Gunair Vipradaya Pita. Chamasa Muni says, each of the four social order, Brahmana, headed by Brahmana, was born through combination of the modes of nature from the face, arms, thighs, and feet of the Lord in his universal form. Thus, the spiritual orders are also generated by Lord. ये येषां पुरुषां साक्षात् आत्मप्रभवम् ईश्वरं न भजन्ति अवजानन्ति स्थानात् भ्रष्टः पतन्ति अतः. So if any of the member of the four varnas and four ashramas, they fail to disrespect, to fail to worship, or intentionally they are disrespecting, failing to worship or failing to respect, or intentionally they are disrespecting the Supreme Lord, who is the source of their own creation, they will fall down from their position into the hellish state of planet. So this has been very clearly emphasized in Bhagavatam. One has to have gratitude for whatever Lord has given to us. Even to chant his name, we are blessed. We are blessed with the holy name. So chanting of the holy name is also mercy which is given by Krishna. Service to Krishna is also mercy. Everything is actually counted in the mercy of Lord. Now Maya Shatadushani. Somebody found out or not? Raksha, could you found out? Aruna? Maya Dushani, who has written? Maya Vad.
Mataji, Vedanta Desika, that is what is given here.
That is the
Vedanta
Maharishi.
Desika.
Okay, Vedanta Deshikar has written. Oh, wonderful. So, Vijay Arvamudam Prabhu, just find out all these verses. Shatadushani, Mayavad Shatadushani. Because some Vaishnava Acharya only has found out the mistake. It is not. Because Mayavadam Asat Shastram Prapannam Bauddha Muchyate. Though in the end, Adi Shankaracharya corrects his all the wrong teachings because he cannot tolerate. It was told by Lord to him. There was a work given. Mayavadam Asat Shastram Prapannam Bauddha Muchyate. It was given. You spread such Mayavad Shastra, which is Asat Shastra. But Mayavad Shata Dushani, this Dushani means finding fault. That can be only done by Vaishnava Acharya. Vedanta Achikar is known as Simha Guru. He is also a Simha Guru. Kavitarkika Kesari. Kesari means he is a lion among all the poets. There is a nice pranam mantra where it has been said. You know the pranam mantra, Vijay Arvamudam Prabhu? Unmute yourself. Pranam mantra of Vedanta Deshika. Yes.
Just Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
कवितार्किक सिंहाय कल्याण गुणशालिने श्रीमते वेंकटेशाय वेदांत गुरवे नमः. I hope this was the mantra.
There is another one also. Another one pranam mantra is also there. Just give me one second. I'll give you the pranam mantra. Just give me 1 second.
Mataji, श्रीमान वेंकटनाधार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदीम्. This was one Mataji because before
Sorry, yes, this is what I was asking.
Hare Krishna
श्रीमान्नाथाय कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य
वर्यो
वर्यो
मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदीम्.
Actually, every day we can chant pranam mantra of Vedanta Deshikar. Who is Vedanta Deshikar? He is Bell of Tirumala. When his parents visited Tirupati, at that time they prayed Lord Balaji, "Oh Lord, to give us a wonderful son." In the dreams of both of them, Lord showed that the bell enters the womb of the wife of the mother of Vedanta Deshika. That is how he's a bell incarnation. Even today also, you don't have bell inside the altar of Tirumala. It is said when the bell rings only, Lord takes all the offerings. Then how is it that the offerings are done in Tirumala? By chanting Vedanta Deshika's verses. Because bell is only singing, na? Paduka Ashtakam. So beautiful, beautiful Ashtakams he has sung for for Lord. If you go to Sri Rangam, if you go to uh, Tirumala, everywhere, whatever verses has been given by Vedanta Deshikar, that is all chanted. So this Dushan is also written by whom? By Vedanta Deshikar. So one time you see all those verses, if possible, put that PDF. So here, Soham Ma Vada Sevya Sevakaha Taya Nityam Bhaja Shri Harim Tena Syat Tava Sadgati Dhruvam Adaha Pato Bhavet Anyatha Nana Yodishu Garbhavasaha Vasi Vishaye Dukkham Mahat Prapyate Swarge Va Narake Punaha Punah Aho Jiva Vaya Brahmyate. Stop chanting Soham. Stop chanting. You are not God. Know that you are the eternal servant of Lord. Hari. Engage in pure devotion service. Nityam Bhaja Shri Harim. See the powerful verses. That's why Vaishnavism is not a very, very conservative thing. It's a wide thing. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is quoting Vedanta Deshikar's Maya Shatadushani. That is how every Acharya speaks the same thing. Vaishnava Acharyas, they know their position that they are servant. That is how they engage everyone in pure devotional service. And he thus becomes qualified to enter the spiritual world. If you reject the service of Lord Hari, you will fall down. Where? In the wombs of mothers in many different species. Nana yonishu garbhavasha vishaye dukkham mahat prapyate. What you'll get? Prapyate means what you'll get? You'll get dukkha only. You'll suffer. Swarge va narake punha punha. Sometimes you may do some pious activities, go to Swarga. But because you're chanting the Soham, 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 you will either go to Swarga or you will go to Naraka. Because you're considering yourself as God. Even while doing some charity, you think that you are the one who is doing everything, you are the one who is the maintainer. Today I was speaking to someone, exactly the same Sandarbha is coming. This person is a devotee. And what he does is, he always tries to engage people and take pride out of it. Himself, he doesn't preach, himself, he doesn't study, but he takes a pride that he's engaging people. And if somebody becomes their followers, then he becomes very envious. I was today only speaking about this. 1 hour I was counseling him. I told he is a good devotee, but this type of attitude he has. I said, first, see, we are all servants first. Whatever task has been given to us, just preach. You study and you preach. If you really want to engage someone, don't take pride out of it. If you're engaging, if somebody is following that person, then don't become envious also. Because we are not having anybody as property except for Krishna is our property. No one is our property. Everybody are property of Krishna. So taking pride for no reason, becoming envious for no reason, forgetting that we are all servants of Lord. This happens. This happens even when a person starts walking in the devotional service also. Well, these anarthas are there in us from time immemorial. We don't know how many anarthas are there with us. So Maya Shatadushani 73-74 also speaks like this. यस्यैव चैतन्यलवेन जीवा जातोऽसि चैतन्यवतो वरेण्यः मा ब्रूहि सोऽहं शतकः कृतघ्नात् अन्यपदं वञ्चति हस्तभर्तुः न्यस्तश्रीपरमेश्वरेण कृपया चैतन्यलेशस्त्वयि. See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has been emphasized. त्वं सत्स्माद् परमेश्वरः स्वयम् अहं नायाति वक्तुं शतलब्ध्वा कश्चन दुर्जनः खलु यथा हस्त्यैष्वपादकं पादातकं भूपादेव तदीय राजपदवीन् chakre grahitum manah. So by the mercy of the Lord, the individual living entities are endowed with a tiny fragment of consciousness. Oh rascal Mayavadi, do not on this account arrogantly proclaim I am actually the Supreme. By saying this, you have become like a criminal minded person who obtains elephants, cavalry, and infantry from the king on the plea of begging for protection through during a journey, and then declares to use all those soldiers as his own personal army of bandits to plunder the king's property huh, on the royal roads. What a powerful statement this is. Taking things from Lord and thinking that I am the giver. How can a person be the giver? That is what is given here. We cannot become the giver because we are only giving those things which is actually belonging to Lord. We don't have anything of ours. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaham. Krishna declares in Bhagavad Gita, Pitaham asya jagato. I am the father. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamah. I am mata. I am dhata, supporter. Pitamaha. I am the grandsire, grandfather. So Krishna is everything actually. Gita Shastre Arjunera Sannyasa Karana Shunayai Ha Yaha Kahiyachi Narayana. Now, even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, what he spoke about renouncing one's duty, what did he speak? Now, hear from me. Who is telling this? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is telling to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anashita karma phalam karyam karma karoti sa sannyasi sa yogi cha na niragnirna chakriya. Anashita karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Don't be attached to the karma phala. You do a work, then don't expect the results or don't think that the results belongs to you. This is what today I was also telling to this person. I don't know today. This only was there. This topic was there. And it's exactly appeared here. Actually, he's a brahmachari, very sincere devotee. But this type of some wrong thoughts has entered his consciousness. In the sixth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna clearly says, first verse, Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Anashita karma phalam. Don't take the shelter of the results of your work. In fact, karyam karma karoti, do your work. Sa sannyasi cha yogi cha. I accept that sannyasi as the yogi, not the person who is not lighting the fire, na niragnir, na chakriyaha. Generally, in the karma sannyas, you are not supposed to light the fire. You are not supposed to perform any of your karma kanda vidhi. That means no duties. You are not supposed to perform any duty. That is why even the dhoti is not tied pancha. What do you call? Panchagaja. Panchagaja is only for grastas. When a person becomes sannyasi, he is to tie. He ties like a mundu. Mundu means just overlapping. He wears a small, like Shad Goswamis. They used to wear small, like dhoti type kapda just to cover. Bas, that much only. So I don't consider him as a true mystic. But see, Srila Prabhupada, when he went to West, he cooked for everyone. He crossed the ocean. A karma sannyasi should not cross the ocean also. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada crossed the ocean, cooked for everyone, lit the fire. At the same time, he got his students in the marriage vivaha ceremony also. That means a Vaishnava sannyasi, he does all the work for Lord without understanding, without having any of the single thought that I am God. He knows that he is servant. That is why na dhanam na janam na sundarim. Kavitam va jagadisha kame mama janmani janmanishware bhavatat bhakti ayati pitai. Today in the talk, this verse I was telling. Na dhanam na janam na sundarim. We should not have that hankering that I have so many followers. Nobody is our follower. Neither that type of desire also one should have. Oh, I should have many servants to serve me. Not necessary. We are just a facilitator. If somebody is preaching, he's just a facilitator. If somebody is preaching, somebody is in the level of a Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru, he is just a facilitator. He is just a servant. Ramanujacharya is to pray, Sripad Ramanujacharya is to pay obeisances to those who is to come and hear. He is to pay obeisances. He is to say that, oh, you all have come to give me a chance to speak about Lord. So in this way, he pays obeisances. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is to pay obeisances to everyone. It is a chance given by Lord by allowing so many people to come near you. Simple. And that is for one's own purification. Prabhupada is to say, Srila Prabhupada is to say to his followers, he is to say, it is my spiritual master who has sent all of you to me so that I can fulfill his desire. He never had the pride, I have so many followers. I give class, so many people come to me. It is actually for our own purification. It is not for anyone else. That is why Lord says, don't take pride out of the result. Some may have many followers, some may have 2, 3 followers. But anyhow, we are not for that results. We are just to perform our duty. Whatever has been told by our spiritual master, just do that. That is why this is a very big understanding of karmanyevadikavaste ma phaleshu kadachana. Karma phalahetur mate sangosta karmani. It's not that you should not do the work just because you don't have any results. Just perform without attachment to the results. So all this Upadesha is given from the Shastras by Bhattacharya to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without understanding that he is actually Lord himself who has taken sannyasa for some purpose. Though sannyasa is not recommended for Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went out of way and took sannyas, and that too a very, very early age, just 24 years. So again, when he took sannyas, naturally this sannyasis have the titles Puri, Sagara, and all these things. His spiritual master is Ishwara Puri, from whom he took Keshava Bharati. Ishwara Puri met first, and then Keshava Bharati he took sannyas. So now again, Bharati, Puri, Sagara, they all come as a title in karma sannyas. Though taken in karma sannyas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has always emphasized on serving Lord, that is Vaishnava sannyasi. That is why he did not carry the title. He asked everyone to consider himself as only Chaitanya Brahmachari. He never asked people to ask him call with the title like Bharatiya. He said, I am just a Chaitanya. Chaitanya here refers to I'm just servant. And let me have this always the consciousness that I am Brahmachari. I am just a servant of Lord. And servant of the servants of everyone. So here we'll stop. Any doubts?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, in another place it is written, Sri Tattva Mukhavali or Mayavada Shatadushani, the pearl necklace of truth by Srila Madhvacharya. This
Wow.
is in another place they have written.
Yeah, I
Yes,
shared that to you, Mataji,
both the
Madhvacharya.
acharyas are very, very powerful. Vedanta Deshikar, Sripad Madhvacharya. Who is Sripad Madhvacharya? Bhima, Hanuman.
Hanuman.
Only they can smash all this because Mayavadam Khandam. That is the first vow which Sripad Madhvacharya in his 2 fingers he shows that Mayavad Khandanam. Then deities are persons. So yes, it can be from it has to be from Madhvacharyas also. And Vedanta Deshikar has also written Dushani, that also we'll try to see. Okay then. So anyhow, so many things are revealing in these classes. Her a murkha like me knows what is Mayavad, Dushani and all. Anyhow. So we have so much of gratitude for our Chaitanya Bhagavat by Vrindavan Das Thakur and the purports given by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. They are the acharyas who are always there. And Srila Prabhupada is so merciful. He has connected us to this wonderful sampradaya by giving us wonderful teachings. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada की जय.
माता जी हमेशा हमेशा ये सोचना चाहिए ना कि हम निमित्त मात्र है,